Well, hello everyone. Today I'm sharing 8 fashion mistakes that are ruining your perfect outfit. Many of these fashion mistakes are very simple and overlooked. You might not even realize you're doing them. So before we get started, if you are new, or maybe you're not new, there's actually 50% of my audience that watches my videos but aren't subscribed. So if you could just take like 2 seconds, hit the subscribe button, it's totally free. I would absolutely love it. Alrighty, so the very first fashion mistake, and this one is the one you're probably most aware of, but sometimes we're lazy, sometimes we just give up, but it's wrinkles. Wrinkles in our clothing. So I am so excited to share this Sloan steamer. I have teamed up with them for this video. I, on a daily basis, literally get questions, comments, even emails from people asking what type of steamer I love and recommend. So if you've been watching my channel for a while, I do have a professional grade steamer that's massive, and I do like that a lot. It's just so huge. It takes up so much space. And about a year ago, I found this and I've been using it ever since. And it also is a professional grade steamer, which I've actually never, before finding this, I had never found one that actually worked as well as my massive professional huge one that takes up so much space. This is so compact. It's amazing. It works so incredibly well. I do have a discount code if you want to check it out. It's SL10 and you'll get $10 off of this. And you know, when you steam clothes, I don't ever iron my clothes anymore, by the way. I don't know about you guys. I never do that anymore. This is so much faster. It's easier. You can use it on almost any type of fabric. I mean, I will show you a cotton. This is polyester, silk even, and it is just so user-friendly. So let me just tell you what it comes with. Lovely box, which I had to like find this because I've had it buried in my closet for so long. Comes with a quick start guide. It's really, really easy to use. It comes with a mitten, which you should use this for safety. Do I use it enough? Probably not. And then a little container for water, which you just pour into the reservoir right here. So all you do is plug this in. It comes with a nice long cord, which I really appreciate. You don't have to worry about charging it or it running out of battery. And then as soon as you plug it in, this will light up with like a red tone, meaning it's heating up, and it only takes 15 to 20 seconds for it to be ready. So this will turn green once it's ready, and then you can get your clothing, your garment, whatever. I use it on almost everything, like my shirts, my pants, skirts, dresses, whatever. I hang up the piece of clothing and then I hit this button and you'll see steam immediately start to fly out like very forcefully and powerfully. I have a few other handheld steamers, which I never use, and honestly, they're pathetic compared to this, but I'll just hold the fabric kind of taut and I start steaming the clothes and it just instantly releases the wrinkles. It saves so much time, and honestly, it's just so much more enjoyable. You can actually use this on the inside of fabric as well, and I've also used this on curtains. I've used this on rugs. Sometimes rugs are kind of like dented, and I've actually steamed rugs to release the wrinkles and the creases in rugs. So honestly, you can use this more than just for your clothes. I will have them linked down below. You can just go to sloansteamer.com. That's SLOANE steamer.com. But again, I'll have it linked down below. You can use my discount code. It's just SL10 and you'll save $10 on this steamer. It's already a really good price, but I feel like obviously with the $10 off, it's even better. So anyway, I hope you love it as much as I do. I really think you will. The next fashion mistake that could be ruining your perfect outfit. It's something I struggle with, and I honestly see it every day. I think people don't even realize it's a thing. It's not pushing your pockets on your denim jeans all the way down in. And I think some people just forget to do it. They just put on their jeans and they're on their merry way. And I think other people, it creeps up throughout the day and they don't realize they need to fix it. So I'll obviously insert some footage here of what that really looks like and then what it should look like. But just get in the habit of anytime you go to the bathroom throughout the day, look down, make sure your pockets aren't sticking out, look in the mirror and just make sure you're good to go. Another fashion mistake that is often overlooked, again, it's so simple, such a simple change. It shifts throughout the day again, but it's not aligning your button-down blouse or shirt with the center of your pants. So if you do tuck in your shirt, make sure everything is in a nice straight line and it's not slightly shifted. Again, sometimes we just tuck in our shirts and we're off, and then other times we make sure it looks all good in the mirror, but then throughout the day as we're walking and we're sitting, it starts to shift. And if you just take a look at yourself in the mirror when it's kind of shifted to the side, it just makes you look very not put together, kind of disheveled. It's a simple, easy fix to, again, when you're going to the bathroom, man, Fix those mistakes in the bathroom. Just look at yourself, make sure you're aligned. The next fashion mistake is also very subtle, and it has to do with color tones. So that could be warm versus cool tones or light versus dark tones. And here's an example. I'm wearing a beige sweater dress. That should be simple. Neutrals we usually think are very, very simple. You can just kind of like throw on another pair of shoes that are also beige and it should look good. And that's just not the case. That's what I used to think. And I would put these outfits together and watch them back on video on YouTube, and I'd be like, something's not right. And it usually had to do with the tones. So the beige pair of boots that you're seeing me wear, it's just like an opposite color tone. It's opposite, and it doesn't look awful. Well, it might look awful. It could be worse, but there's still something slightly off about it. So here is a different pair of boots where it just looks a lot more put together, a lot more cohesive. So pay attention to the tones. The same thing applies when you're wearing dark versus light clothing. So say your outfit is very light on top and bottom. It doesn't make sense to then throw on a pair of black shoes, even though many of us think that black goes with everything. That's often not the case. And then vice versa, if your top and bottom are very dark, 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 it doesn't make sense to pair it with a light pair of boots or shoes. So that sweater dress that you saw in the last section actually inspired this next fashion mistake. And this one I'm pretty good at. I feel like I'm good at paying attention to this particular detail. But you could have, like I said, like a perfect outfit. But if your outfit does have a specific focal point, which in this particular sweater dress, it's the back. The back has a really nice tie detail, kind of open back. It doesn't make sense to wear your hair down. That should be your first indication, wear your hair up. And the same thing goes to different blouses or shirts that have embellishments right here. If the focal point of the shirt is right here, don't wear your hair down where you're covering it all up. It just takes your outfit from being perfect to not so good. The next mistake has to do with wearing a bra that is just too tight. It creates lines on your back, it creates lines on your front, and it just does not make your outfits look good at all. And I don't want you to take this the wrong way. It has nothing to do with how big or small you are. It has to do with your bra just being too tight. Happens to me, like this one. I thought I loved this by Calvin Klein. It's probably a really nice seamless bra. I still try to wear it. I don't know even why I do. It's too tight. So I have recently, and I've talked about these before, but these are like the one size fits most bras. And this one's by Niwai. This one's just from Amazon. I'll link both of them down below, but it has this special material that is super stretchy, so you don't have to worry about what size to order it. You just order it and you can gain weight, lose weight. It just fits you perfectly. No lines, super seamless, extremely comfortable. It's just a game changer. The next mistake that could be taking your outfit from perfect to maybe not so good is just wearing too many accessories, like jewelry accessories, and this is the part that's different, and hair accessories, because they're really popular right now, whether it be hair clips, hair little, barrettes or whatever. Headbands are really popular right now. Just hair accessories in general are very trendy, which can be great. But if you decide to go that route to kind of spice up your outfit, I would say just go very, very minimal with your jewelry. Maybe just a slight pair of stud earrings, maybe a very simple necklace. Don't do all three. Sometimes it's already too much with earrings and a necklace, but if you're adding in hair accessories too, it's probably too much. The next mistake you're probably gonna like, maybe, I don't know. It has to do with doing too much laundry. You're doing too much laundry. Humor me, do less laundry. We have it in our heads, and I used to do this too, but I would run a quick errand, or I would go out to dinner. I would come back home to change my clothes, and I would feel like when I'm taking off my clothes, I have to put this in the laundry. No, you don't. No, you don't. You just have to hang it back up. There's many, many more hours left in that shirt. Just hang it back up, because the more we wash our clothes, the worse they look. Washing it's rough. It makes pills on the sweaters. It makes those weird stringy pieces that come. It does not good, okay? So I'm not saying you never do your laundry. I'm just saying hang up those shirts, do less laundry. Your clothes will last longer and they will look better. So those are my 8 subtle yet significant fashion mistakes that are ruining your perfect outfit. Like I said, I'll have everything linked down below that I mentioned in this video. If you haven't subscribed yet, I would love for you to do that. Just hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you very soon in my next video. Bye.